And just like that, the water tower atop the Centennial Mills building is gone. But what about the rest of the building? A look at how long it could take to get it down to half its current height ahead in a live report. Plus.
Terrifying moments as a teenager is cornered and their bike is stolen. We walk you through the shocking video of the incident and who police are looking for coming up.
And a shocking scene out of Oklahoma after 3 natural gas tanks exploded. What caused the explosion ahead in your national headlines.
And a tradition for the Portland Winterhawks is getting an extension. The now 2 games you can participate in the teddy bear toss coming up as your news at sunrise starts right now.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on your Tuesday. I'm China Green.
And I'm Matthew Herchick. Glad to have you with us. Rod Hill is standing by with a look at our weather. I got to say, so I was sitting in my apartment with my family yesterday. I live in the Pearl District, not far from the Centennial Mills. And so I knew that there were sirens going to go off beforehand.
Yeah.
Did not hear the sirens.
Okay.
Just all of a sudden, just big boom, and my entire apartment just starts shaking.
It really did shake.
Oh yeah, it was startling. I mean, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know what time. It was kind of up in the air, and so I didn't hear the sirens to get any sort of warning. But boy, my dog did not love to hear that.
Oh.
I don't know about Barry as well, China. We all have Golden. My Golden is so sound sensitive.
Oh, Barry wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care
at all. He would hear it and be like, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, well, yeah.
It was startling.
Maximus was more like that. Okay. We have another nice day weather-wise coming. It's going to be very similar to yesterday, which of course was very similar to Sunday. Right now we have clear skies over Salem. We did have cloudiness make it down into the valley in the 8 o'clock hour yesterday morning. We'll see if that happens. And for the most part, everybody was sunny before 11 o'clock yesterday morning. 56 out there right now. Here are the clouds. They're solid. They've come into downtown Portland once again. 60 degrees to the Wells Fargo building. Bricks are dry. Downtown Portland look. Again, that's the PDX temperature. We'll be 70 at noon, and I think like yesterday, we'll be sunny, and these temps actually match yesterday. 84 was the high in both Salem and out at PDX, and that's my forecast high for today, guys. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what? Director Brian Matthews, did I load the traffic map? Yes, I did. Okay. This is nothing on the freeways showing up that are bad right now. There is an accident out on the east side, but not impacting the freeway traffic. Brookwood Parkway is now 12 minutes coming in. Here's the Banfield, 14 minutes coming in, 84, and no problems coming up Wilsonville. I mean, it's only 6 o'clock in the morning and everything's running smoothly. 8-minute drive, 61-mile-per-hour clip coming in Main Street to I-5. That's how easy traffic is when you just grab the clicker and you go. Okay, back to you guys.
Thank you very much. Well, that was the scene yesterday near the Portland waterfront as crews demolished the water tower of the Centennial Mills building.
Dozens gathered to watch the first steps of the historic building's demolition, but some say the spectacle came with a cost.
Yeah, some people that we spoke with say the noise and debris from the blast caused damage nearby. Sunrise reporter Mo Hyder is live in the Pearl District this morning with more on the aftermath. Mo.
Yeah, that's right, Matthew. Well, one person we spoke with says she felt the city should have done a better job in letting people know some of the possible effects from watching the blast nearby. But I mean, just take a look here. This was a place to be yesterday. People were stopping by all day just to get one last glimpse of the historic structure. Some just checking it out, others even bringing out some chairs. But the blast could be felt hundreds of feet away. Just down the street at Crystal Delulu, one of the stores here, Amber Lee lost several items when the blast went off, she says. Security video from inside the store shows items being knocked off the wall when the blast occurred, even shattering a display case of Rolex watches.
I really didn't think that anything of this would pop. It was 100% just inside. It was magnified. She ran out, I ran out, the dog ran out. It was crazy. It was really, really different.
And bringing down the water tower was just the first step in the demolition process. The city says it's going to take about a couple weeks to bring the current building to half of its height. China, Matthew.
Mo, thank you. And city officials say the building is still a collapse hazard. So for now, nearby walkways and parks and a section of NATO Parkway remain closed. Amtrak service to and from Seattle is still suspended as well. And officials say the road and presumably the rails will reopen when the building's height has been reduced enough to lower the risk.
Developing this morning, Portland police are investigating after 2 people were hit by a train in North Portland. Happened near the railroad bridge in St. John's just before 9 last night. Firefighters say initial reports showed the 2 victims were riding a freight train and were hit while trying to jump off. One man died and the other was taken to the hospital.
And in an update, the missing infant who was taken on Sunday, police are now saying the baby's father is the one that took him. An Amber Alert has now been issued for 7-month-old Marcelo Martinez. Washington State Patrol says Raul Martinez took his son without permission and also assaulted the baby and another person. That was around 5 or 6 Sunday morning in Vancouver. At the time, the infant was wearing a blue onesie saying, "Grandmas are the best." If you think you've seen Marcelo or Raul Martinez, call 911 right away.
Gresham police are looking for this missing 12-year-old. They say Lyric Burrell was last seen Sunday night near Southeast Hogan Road in 6th Street in Gresham. She is 5'5" and 150 pounds. She was last seen wearing a pink bonnet, a white shirt, and gray sweatpants. Anyone with information on her whereabouts should contact Gresham's police non-emergency line. Meanwhile, people in Battleground are mourning the loss of a recent high school graduate shot and killed over the weekend. Another teenager, also 18, is now charged with manslaughter, telling police the shooting Saturday at Hawkinson Meadows Park was an accident. According to court documents, the suspect, James Gill, told deputies the victim, Trent Richardson, was handing him a gun when Gill got bumped. The gun then went off and Richardson was killed. A judge granted Gill supervised release pending trial. He'll also be permitted to travel to and from King County, where he'll be attending college next month.
There are reportedly more than 120,000 license plate reading flock safety cameras deployed across 49 states. But critics warn of a growing surveillance network, one they say invades privacy, triggers false alerts, and operates without enough oversight. Flock says it supported about 1 million law enforcement investigations last year and helped locate more than 10,000 missing people. The cameras scan passing vehicles, capturing license plates and other details that are stored in a searchable database. If a plate is connected to a wanted vehicle, stolen car, or investigation, police get an alert. A nonprofit says dozens of officers in recent years, have resigned or have been arrested after allegedly abusing license plate reader systems, including accusations of stalking.
Where is the line where it stops being for solving crime and starts violating individual privacy?
And Flock has rolled out new safety controls, including tools for flagging unusual searches, but some still want cameras removed altogether. Others are calling for stronger rules, transparency, and accountability from leaders.
Some major service changes are coming to TriMet this weekend. It's part of TriMet's ongoing work to close their budget deficit. On Sunday, TriMet is adjusting service on 34 lines and eliminating 2 lines due to low ridership. That's line 76 between Legacy Meridian Park Hospital and the Oregon City Transit Center. Line 82 in South Gresham will also be gone come Sunday. Another big change, the Max Green Line will be shortened to run only between Clackamas Town Center and the Gateway Transit Center.
We also want to warn you about the upcoming closure of I-5 through Portland. This is a major closure, which is why we are telling you now. That's because all lanes of I-5 southbound in the Rose Quarter will be closed all day and night for about 5 weeks. That all starts on September 11th. Crews will be replacing concrete and working on other repairs. Southbound traffic will be detoured over the Fremont Bridge. This means there could be backups stretching across the river into Vancouver.
This year's teddy bear toss with the Portland Winterhawks is getting a whole lot better. Instead of just one game, the hockey club is making the event an entire weekend. The 2-day teddy bear toss will be hosted on Saturday, December 12th and Sunday the 13th. The holiday tradition is already almost sold out. Last year, more than 14,000 stuffed animals were thrown onto the ice and later donated to local charities. The Winterhawks will be the first WHL franchise to host 2 teddy bear toss nights in one season.
Portland's Parks and Rec is entering a long-term partnership with the U.S. Tennis Association Pacific Northwest to preserve the Portland Tennis Center. Right now, Portland Parks and Rec is facing nearly $750 million in unfunded maintenance needs, including the Portland Tennis Center, which much needed critical updates like the roof. Now the U.S. Tennis Association is investing $2.3 million to repair and improve the center. It will remain open through the end of August, but will close on September 1st for about 16 to 20 weeks while repairs are done.
All right, it is 6:10. Let's get back over to Rod for a check of the forecast. How are things looking out in Lincoln City, Rod?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, it is cloudy up and down the coast once again this morning. Yesterday, at one point, I know our seaside camera showed a little bit of mist in the air. You might find some patchy drizzle at the beach this morning. We are expecting partial clearing, which is what we had yesterday as the day progresses. 60 in Lincoln City right now from our Chinook Winds Casino Resort location. Clouds are solid once again. These rolled in, I don't know, about an hour ago from downtown Portland and the Wells Fargo building. 60 is the current temperature. You can see the clouds from our Oregon Zoo live camera up in the West Hills as well. 59 degrees there. Expecting to start to see sun later this morning and by the noon hour, which has been the trend lately. 59 up in Battleground right now. Nice, comfortable temperatures out the door. Winds are generally light from the northwest. 56 in Salem and 56 degrees down in Albany. It is a dry weather map today. And like yesterday, a few spots nearing 90. There's LeGrand, John Day, Pendleton, Madras Bend. Well, more than a few, I guess. 88 degrees up in the Dalles. We do have some air quality advisories in central Oregon. Partial clearing at the beach and becoming sunny up and down the I-5 corridor once again. Our 7-day forecast. A couple things to point out. 84 today, beautiful sunny afternoon. Tomorrow the cloud cover will be more widespread in the morning and maybe last a little bit longer, but we will clear out. All clear on Thursday, we think, from the get-go, and that will warm us up to about 90. I've got us at 88. And then here's what I want to point out. There's a system approaching the coast Friday. Could produce some scattered storms up the Cascades and will open the door for a spotty storm chance late Friday into Friday evening here in the valley. May or may not happen. Solid clouds will be coming in behind that. And Saturday could be cloudy all day with at least the chance of some patchy drizzle and maybe some light showers around, kind of spritzy stuff. 74. And then Sunday we get back to developing sunshine and we'll warm back up to around 80 degrees. That's your forecast.